The following video was filmed by a girl named Amy. She says that on this night, just before going to sleep, her younger sister came to her, completely terrified, and told her that she had seen someone inside the bathroom of their room.
Where?
He's tall.
He's tall? Do you still see him? Is he still in there?
Yeah.
Yeah? You want to show me where? In the shower? Okay. Are you sure you saw him?
Yeah.
Amy didn't find anything, but her sister was unusually frightened and kept insisting that she had seen someone in the bathroom. 2 days later, Amy heard a strange sound coming from the direction of the bathroom, so she started recording. For context, Amy and her sister share the same room, which is why her sister can be seen sleeping on the opposite side. Fortunately, she is asleep, so she won't hear or see the terrifying thing that's about to happen.
That literally fell from up there.
Suddenly, the smoke detector falls from the ceiling on its own, and in the reflection of the mirror, the bed cover could be seen moving by itself in a frightening way, as if an invisible entity was there, pulling it. At that moment, Amy panicked. She believes that these frightening events are connected to what her younger sister saw in the bathroom 2 days earlier, and that the house may now be haunted. What do you think? Late at night, a mother was filming her daughter. The mother said that about 2 hours earlier, her daughter told her she had seen something scary in her room and didn't want to sleep there alone. While the mother was explaining what had happened, something suddenly happened, something truly terrifying and chilling.
So, my daughter's sleeping with me in my bed tonight. She kept saying that she was really scared of something in her room. I'm a little bit shaky. I don't know if you guys can tell, but So this is the same toy that used to go off in the past. And it's always terrified me since. Because I would ask it questions and it would answer with noises. is this?
At first, she heard the sound of a toy turning on by itself, so she went to investigate. Then, the doll's finger moved on its own in a frightening way. The woman felt terrified and ran away.
Ask it questions and it would answer. What is this?
At first, the mother thought her daughter's story was just imagination, but after everything she saw, she is now sure that her daughter was telling the truth and that her house might be haunted. So, what do you think? A man named Jack runs a YouTube channel dedicated to exploring abandoned buildings. Late one night, he and his brother decided to explore an old high school in Ohio. The building had been abandoned for years. It was built in 1914, and many people believed it was haunted. At first, when the two brothers entered, everything seemed normal. After that, they started hearing noise and strange sounds.
Dude. That was boom, 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 boom. That was running. That was running. Dude. Dude.
So guys, we are going to... Has this been on?
What was that?
What the actual was that?
They couldn't find the source of the sound or anything that could explain those strange noises. But when the brothers split up and each went to explore a different direction, suddenly something very terrifying happened.
Jake! Oh my God, Jake!
Was that inside?
Yeah.
Shh. Get down here now. Now get down here, dude.
No, you come with me, bro. That was on my level.
Call the cops on my phone now. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the fucking cops. Just get down. Turn the lights off.
While exploring the basement, Jack suddenly heard what sounded like gunshots inside the building. Panicked, he and his brother quickly hid inside one of the rooms and called the police.
That was gunshots. That was gunshots. Just sit down. Turn the light off. I'm at the old Liberty High School. There's shots fired. Please come here quick.
Okay, stay on the line, please. Are you guys in a safe spot right now, hiding?
Kind of, but not really.
Did you see anything?
No, we just heard the gunshots right outside and I ran up here. And then we hear them entering. Or it sounds like it.
Okay, where does it sound like the shots came from?
Outside by on the north side.
Minutes later, the police arrived at the location to investigate.
Put your hands up. Pull a stick. Thank you all.
Yep.
We go over here.
You guys armed at all?
No, we have nothing.
Are you the callers?
Yes, yeah, we are.
So what happened?
Well, we're
Back here.
in here filming a ghost video of all things, and I was kind of standing down here in the cellar, and it sounded like it had to have been like in this parking lot, just like 7 shots. So I ran up to him where he was up in the gymnasium, and we just heard like rattling on the door, and that's when we were like, yeah, we should probably call.
The brothers came outside, but their cameras were still recording inside. The officers entered the building to investigate. They found no armed individuals, no intruders, nothing. But what they discovered was far more disturbing.
Sheriff's office, if you're in here, make yourself known.
I heard something, and then I literally saw something. I saw it.
Nobody in there, but there's something in there.
Are you serious? For real?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
Let me just.
For real?
So right there on the second floor,
Yes.
we were looking this way. I heard pitter patter, like that, along that. What would that be? The east wall. Yeah. And then he hears it at the end of the hallway, and as I'm taking my light down, I see something go. Like
No
across.
Are you guys dead ass?
Swear.
You have
And then
body
we were
cam?
like, no. But we were talking about
Dude.
you guys. We were like, let's just black out for a second. So we went completely black in there, and all of a sudden we heard movement behind us, and we just ran.
For real?
Because there's nobody in there.
Okay. Dude.
I've never seen anything like that before. No. That's actually scared me. Good luck.
Damn. All right, well. Great.
So if you guys need anything else or hear anything else,
Yeah.
preferably if it's a human being, let us know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we appreciate you guys checking. Thank you guys.
The officers ran out of the building, completely terrified. They said that they heard strange sounds and saw horrifying things they couldn't explain, things they had never seen before. So, what do you think?
Dude, what the is happening? The cops saw a ghost. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, we're gonna get out of here as fast as we can. When in the history of paranormal have you seen cops on camera run out of a damn building and say good luck and leave? Yeah.
A woman named Rosanna moved into a new apartment in France. However, only a few days passed before strange and mysterious things began happening inside the apartment, things she couldn't explain. But on this night, something happened that left Rosanna completely terrified. Late at night, while she was alone at home, she started hearing strange noises coming from her child's playroom. She went to investigate, but what happened next was truly horrifying. The toys started moving and operating on their own. But when Rosanna entered the room, she suddenly saw in the reflection of the window glass a person standing directly behind her. She turned around immediately, but there was no one there. Then she saw that figure again in the glass reflection. After that, it vanished in the blink of an eye. At that moment, Rosanna was overcome with fear and fled the apartment immediately. It is believed that the mysterious entity that appeared in the glass reflection is the reason behind the terrifying events that keep happening. What do you think? Late at night, a man was driving a taxi, heading home after finishing his shift. Suddenly, a woman appeared on a dark road, waving at him. He stopped to pick her up, thinking she was just a normal passenger. But then something strange and unexpected happened. Suddenly, her features changed, and she began moving in a very unusual way. Then she opened her mouth in a terrifying, unnatural manner, as if she wasn't human. The driver noticed this at the last moment, and he was completely terrified, but he didn't know what to do. Most viewers in the comments said she wasn't an ordinary woman and that she was possessed. So, what do you think? A man regularly posts videos on his account of himself singing and playing guitar, but there was one video on his account that was completely different, and it quickly went viral, reached more than 3 million views in a short time. Late at night, while the man was driving on a deserted road in the middle of a forest in Australia, he suddenly found himself face to face with something that terrified him completely.
Fuck. This. Seen way too many horror movies for this. Fucking hell. You're a fucking psycho, mate.
Out of nowhere, a strange figure appeared, standing motionless in the middle of the road. At first, the man felt afraid and stopped, unable to continue. But after a moment, he decided to move forward.
Fucking hell. You're a fucking psycho.
The man says that the figure's face was completely dark and without any features. He believes it wasn't a normal human being. What do you think? A man named Sam works as a truck driver transporting goods in Southeast Asia. He regularly posts videos on his account while driving his truck. One night, Sam was driving along an isolated road deep in the forest, a place locals say is haunted. Around midnight, while he was crossing a bridge, his truck suddenly broke down.
Ya bener sampean. Apa jenenge? Tibake Mesinku sing keder. Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya. Oh, hawa nih.
Sam couldn't understand why the truck had broken down so suddenly, because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. While Sam was checking the truck, something terrifying happened.
Aku saiki ngomong yo, mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak lho. Mambu melati campur amis. Sapa iku? Sapa? Si ambu amis lur yo. Ayo. Sapa? Tuk, sapa iki? Welut. Welut. Tuk, sapa iki?
Sam began to smell something horrible, and suddenly he sees someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he went to check, there's no one there. At that moment, he felt terrified, and he ran away from the truck and go find some help. A girl named Emily, who works as a delivery woman. Recently, she posted terrifying videos on her account that quickly went viral. Emily says that on this particular night, she experienced the most terrifying moment of her life. While delivering an order to a house late at night, something frightening and unexpected happened.
Hello? Hello? I have your DoorDash order. Can you put it on the stool, please? I'm not really supposed to come into houses. It's just inside the door. It doesn't really matter how far it is. I'm not supposed to.
Please? It would make it easier for me.
It's just kind of... Can't you just come to the door? It's just kind of a safety hazard for me to come in the house.
No, I can't come to the door. Can you put it on the stool? It's easy. It's just inside.
I'll just leave it here. I'm not allowed to come inside, and I will not come inside.
Not hard.
Many people in the comments said Emily made the right decision when she chose not to enter the house. There might have been someone or something hiding behind the door. However, a few days later, while Emily was alone at home, she suddenly heard a noise coming from the direction of the door. At first, she thought it was just an animal, but as she got closer, she heard a strange and terrifying noise that left her completely frightened. And that wasn't all. About a week later, while returning home late at night, Emily noticed that a car was following her. So, what do you think? Was the person following her connected to what happened before, or was that earlier incident something unnatural, something beyond explanation, with no connection to that person? Share your theories in the comments. A ghost hunter named Alex went late at night to explore an abandoned house. Suddenly, he began hearing a strange, loud noise coming from a nearby wardrobe. The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him. But there was something even more terrifying that Alex didn't see. When the mirror broke, a bizarre shadow figure appeared, comes flying right out of the mirror, moving so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He checks the inside the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. The following video was posted on YouTube in 2013. It was filmed by a young boy who was home alone with his brother. While the boy was sitting in the living room, playing on the table with a small skateboard, something suddenly happened, something terrifying and completely unexpected.
Bruno! Se movió la silla.
¿Leal? Sí. Joder.
Tipo, este arquitecta.
According to the source, this family had moved into the house only a few months earlier. However, they began hearing strange noises inside the house that they couldn't explain. As days passed, these incidents became more intense and more frightening. Because of this, they believed the house might be haunted. What do you think?